How long does it take for a man to lose his mind? Let me tell you, 21 days. It's been 21 days since Morrison's call, and I don't know where I stand anymore. I'm seeing faces in the shadows, being followed behind my car, expecting death around every corner. My wife tells me you're fine, but there's fear in her eyes, because I'm not that man anymore. And here's the terrifying part. Maybe I never was. I wake up at 5 in the morning, every day the same. Not from a dream. I don't dream anymore. Just darkness. First thing I do when I wake up is go to the window. Look out at the street through the curtains. There's a black car. Been there 3 days. I've memorized the plates. But every time I check, it's parked at a different angle. Is someone sitting inside? I don't know. Can't see? Maybe I want to see. Maybe that's madness. If it were you, what would you do? Would you feel safe? Or would you see danger at every turn? Esther wakes up, hair messy, eyes heavy with sleep. Beautiful. Still so beautiful. Up all night again, she says. A bit, I say. Alejandro, she comes to me, holds my hand. Cold. Everything's cold now. We need to talk. Not now. I deflect. Yes, now. Her voice hardens. You're not here anymore. Your body's here, but you're somewhere else. I look at her. What can I say? Yes, you're right. I died on Columbia streets 10 years ago, and now I'm just a ghost. I'm fine, I say. A lie. Everything's a lie. No, you're not. And Sarah noticed too. Yesterday she asked me, why doesn't Dad look at us anymore? Those words cut into my heart like a knife. It's just a busy time. A busy time. Alejandro, you're checking your gun at 2 in the morning, looking under the car every morning, staring out the window for hours. This isn't busy. This is paranoia. If you're wondering whether this is real, I'm questioning it every second. Maybe you're right, I say. Maybe I should take a break. Not a break. A therapist. Or at least talk to me. What happened? Ever since Morrison's call, you're a different man. Morrison, that damned call. Nothing happened, I say. Just an old case. Already closed. Lie. More lies. Esther looks into my eyes. She knows. Always knows. Okay, she says. But if you want to talk, I'm here. She kisses my forehead and goes to the bedroom. Door closes, and I'm alone. Again, when I get to work, Rodriguez notices me right away. Man, you look like death warmed over, he says. Thanks, I'm serious. When's the last time you slept? He asks, suspiciously. Last night, I say to brush it off. Don't lie to me. You got bags under your eyes. You haven't slept in maybe 3 days. I don't answer, because he's right. 3 nights, maybe 4. Can't count anymore. Something wrong, he asks. Trouble at home? No, everything's fine, Alejandro. He puts his hand on my shoulder. Look, we're partners. I got your back, but you gotta be straight with me. Maybe you've faced situations like this too. You carry a secret, but can't share it with anyone. Just tired, I say. That's all. Rodriguez doesn't believe me, but drops it. Throughout the day, I'm distracted, looking at files but can't read. Words are blurry, numbers meaningless. There's a Keza murder. Victims, a Colombian man. 3 shots to the chest, execution style. I read the autopsy report. Victim may have cartel connections. Tattoos bear organizational markings. I look at the photos. Tattoos Kali cartel. Heart rate spikes. Is this a coincidence? I close the file. Don't show Rodriguez, because if this is Kali cartel, if they're really in Los Angeles, then Morrison was right. And I'm finished. And right then, my phone rings. Number I don't recognize. Hello. Silence. Then a voice. A whisper. Alejandro Wyatt. We remember you. Blood runs cold. Who is this? You'll see soon enough. Say hello to Esther and Sarah for us. Phone goes dead. Hands shaking. Phone drops to the floor. Rodriguez comes running. What happened? Nothing, I say, but my voice cracks. Wrong number. I don't go home. Can't. Because if I go, I'll put them in danger. I'm sitting in my car, across from the house, end of the street. I can see them. Esther in the kitchen. Sarah doing homework. A normal evening, but I can't go inside, because I'm poisoned. I'm cursed. Phone rings. Esther, I don't answer. A message comes. Where are you? Dinner's ready. I don't respond. Another message. Alejandro, please. You're scaring me, but I'm more scared than she is. Scared something will happen to them because of me. But here's the real shock. I can't even trust my family anymore, because maybe they're targets too. Midnight. The car's still here. Corner of the street. That black car. I get out of my car, walk toward it, hand on my gun, safety off, getting closer, step by step. Nobody inside, empty, but there's a note on the windshield, paper, under the wipers. I take it, open it. You're watching us, but we're watching you too. I turn around, look around me. Streets empty, nobody there, but I know they're here, somewhere. I enter the house, quietly. Esther and Sarah are sleeping. I quietly enter their bedrooms. Look at them, how defenseless they are, how fragile. And me, I can't protect them because I'm just one man, and they're an army. I look at Sarah's face, peaceful, innocent, dreaming. I'm sorry, little girl, I whisper. I couldn't protect you. I could never protect you. Anyone who lived this moment would lose their breath, living with the fear of losing your loved ones. I go to the guest room, lie on the bed, but I don't sleep. Eyes on the ceiling, thoughts spinning in my head. Maybe we should run, maybe to another city, another state, another country. But wherever we go, they'll find us. They always find us. Maybe I should leave. Maybe I should separate myself from them. If I'm gone, Esther and Sarah will be safe. But then I'll be alone. And loneliness. Loneliness is worse than death. Morning comes. Esther finds me in the guest room. Why'd you sleep here? She says. Didn't want to disturb you, Alejandro. She sits next to me. I want to talk to you seriously. Sarah and I are worried. You've been so strange the last month. And last night, I saw you walking the street with your gun at 3 a.m. You saw me, I ask in shock. Yes, from the window. You walked to that black car and then took a paper. What was written there? Nothing. Don't lie. Her voice rises. I can't take it anymore. Every day I'm losing you. You're not that Alejandro anymore. You're like a stranger. Tears in her eyes. But what can I say? Things were just starting to look up. Life's taking everything from me once again. Esther, I say, I need to tell you something. What? She snaps back. We're in danger. Her face goes pale. What do you mean? And that's when I tell her everything. Morrison's call. The Kali cartel. The threats. The note. Everything. She listens, silently. In her eyes first fear, then anger, then disappointment. So she says, we've been living a lie for 10 years. You told me we were safe, but actually we were never safe. I'm sorry, is all I can say. Sorry. She stands up. Will your sorry save Sarah's life? Mine. I'll protect you. How? How will you protect us? You're one man, and them. Who are they? How many? What will they do? I have no answer, because I don't know. Esther's crying. I trusted you with everything. But you ruined everything. She slams the door on her way out. And me, ... I'm left alone. Again. Those who live such moments never forget. The moment you lose your loved one's trust. But worse was yet to come. Because the next day, everything would change. The next morning, Esther and Sarah won't talk to me. Silence at breakfast. Just the sound of spoons hitting plates. Sarah's eyes are red. Been crying. I don't know what Esther told her, but my daughter can't look at me anymore. Sarah, sweetie, I say. Want me to drive you to school? No. First time her voice is this cold. Mom will take me. Esther doesn't even look at me. She grabs her bag, holds Sarah's hand. They leave through the door. Have a good day, I say. No answer. Just the sound of the door closing. And me. I'm left alone in the kitchen. Cold coffee, cold house, cold life. If you know what this kind of loneliness is, sometimes the greatest loss isn't physical death. It's your loved ones moving away from you. I don't go to work. Call in sick. Rodriguez asks, what happened? Flu, I say. Flu, Alejandro. You never get sick. Not in 10 years. Got it this time. I hang up. I wander the house. Look in every room. Sarah's room, her toys, her drawings. On the wall, a family picture she drew when she was 6. Mom, Dad, and a little girl, all smiling. I look at that picture, and I understand that family doesn't exist anymore. I killed it. Afternoon, I call Morrison 3 times. He doesn't answer. 4th call, he picks up. Alejandro, what is it? What is it? You called me, said we were under threat, and now they're really here. Calm down, I can't calm down. They called my family, left notes at my house. They're here, Morrison. Silence, long silence. Morrison, I shout into the phone. Listen, he finally says. I don't work for that department anymore. Retired 2 years ago. What? I say in terrible shock. I retired. I can't help you anymore. You promised me 10 years ago. Said we'd be safe. And you were safe for 10 years. But this isn't my job anymore. Call the FBI. Call local police. But don't drag me into this. You're abandoning me. Alejandro, you were a good soldier. But now you have to fight your own war. I'm sorry. Phone goes dead. Handshaking. Phone drops to the floor. Screen cracks. And me. I fall to my knees. In the middle of the living room. Silently. If it were you, what would you do when everyone abandons you? When there's nobody left? Evening. Esther and Sarah come home. Late. Esther's face is tense. Where were you? I ask. At my mother's, Esther says. Sarah's staying there for a few days. What? No, it's not safer there. What do you know about safety? Esther's voice cracks. You don't know anything. You've been lying to us for 10 years. I'm trying to protect her. No, you're just protecting yourself. That's all you've ever done. Sarah's standing between us, crying. Mom, please. Dad, please. Esther hugs her. Okay, sweetie, let's go. She looks at me. One last time, hatred in her eyes. Or maybe just exhaustion. You live how you want, Alejandro. But we can't live with you anymore. She opens the door, holds Sarah's hand. Esther, wait. I run to them, but the door closes. In my face, I go outside. Cars leaving. Sarah's looking back at me. Tears, her little hand on the window. Sarah, I shout. But the car's going. And me. I'm left in the street, alone. If you're wondering whether this is real, I'm questioning whether anything's real anymore. Night, I'm drinking whiskey. Old bottle I found in the cabinet. Hadn't drunk in 10 years. But tonight, this is the only comfort. I pick up the phone. Want to call Esther. But what will I say? Apologize. Beg. I don't call. Instead, I call someone else. An old number. Very old. 3 rings later, it picks up. Hello, says a male voice on the other end. Ricardo, it's me. Alejandro, I say desperately. Silence. Alejandro, Wyatt. Did I see a ghost? It's me. It's been 20 years. Where'd you disappear to? Long story. Need to ask you something? Ask, he says curiously. Cali Cartel. Are they in Los Angeles? Ricardo laughs. Straight to the point, huh? Yes, they're everywhere. Why you asking? Because They've targeted me. Ah, old business. Yes, I say desperately. Then, my friend, you're finished. They don't forgive, he says definitively. I know, but I have to protect my family. Ricardo pauses. You got a family? Wife and daughter, I see. So, what do you want from me? A gun. A good gun. And intel. Who are they? Where are they? Alejandro, don't get involved in this. Go to the police. I am the police. Then go to the FBI, he warns. Nobody's helping. I can taste desperation on my lips. Long silence. Then Ricardo's voice. Okay, I can do something, but you'll owe me. Whatever you want. Tomorrow night. Old neighborhood. You know the place. Okay. He hangs up. I sigh. Ricardo. 20 years later. Asking a cartel-connected man for help. And right then, I understand. I'm not that good man anymore. Maybe I never was. Next day, I don't go to work. Rodriguez calls 4 times. I don't answer. Instead, I clean my gun. Count bullets. Check the spares. My military training's coming back. Muscle memory. Things I used to do every day. I look at myself in the mirror. A 40-year-old man. Eyes sunken. Beard grown out. Tired. Broken. Who are you? I ask the mirror. No answer. Because I don't know either. Evening. Esther calls. I answer. Alejandro, she says. Voice calm. To calm. I want to talk to you. Face to face. Okay? Where? At home. Tomorrow night. Sarah's staying with my mom. Just you and me, okay? And Alejandro, please. Be honest with me this time. I will, I say desperately. She hangs up, but I know. Tomorrow night, she'll give me her final decision. Divorce, separation, the end. But here's the real shock. Maybe that's for the best. Maybe they'll be safer without me. Night, I meet Ricardo. In the old neighborhood. Like in Mayday Inn. But this is Los Angeles. Same filth. Different city. Ricardo appears. Aged. Hair's gone gray. But same hard look. Alejandro. Years haven't been kind to you. Or you. He laughs. Hands me a bag. Inside's a Glock. Unregistered. And an address. The LA leader of the Cali gang. El Vengador. Real name Miguel Reyes. I freeze. Miguel Reyes. Yeah, why? You know him. Miguel. That Miguel's brother. The kid whose death I witnessed 20 years ago. No, I say. Don't know him. Lie. More lies. Ricardo pats my shoulder. Be careful. That man's dangerous. And he hates you. Heard you killed his brother. I didn't kill his brother. But you caused his death. Same thing to him. I take the bag. Thanks, Alejandro, Ricardo says. One last piece of advice. Run. Run with your family. Far away. Because you can't win this war. Got nowhere to run then. Good luck to you. He leaves. Disappears into the darkness. And me. I'm left with the bag in my hand. Death inside. And an address. Things were just starting to look up. Everything's getting worse. When I get home, I sit at the table, Glock in front of me. Because you can't win this war. Got nowhere to run then. Good luck to you. He leaves. Disappears into the darkness. And me. I'm left with the bag in my hand. Death inside. And an address. Things were just starting to look up. Everything's getting worse. When I get home, I sit at the table, Glock in front of me. Those who live such moments never forget. The moment you have to make impossible choices. But before I can decide, the phone rings. Number I don't recognize. And this time, when I hear that voice, everything will change. I answer the phone, trembling. Hello, Alejandro, Esther's voice, but a whisper. A frightened whisper. Alejandro, please. Someone's in the house. A scream. Then a crash. Then silence. Esther, I shout. Esther, phone's dead. I grab the bag. Take the Glock. burst through the door, jump in the car, hands shaking, key drops, pick it up, put it in the ignition. Please God, please. Don't let anything happen to them. Engine starts, floor the gas, tires screech. I'm 6 kilometers from home. 6 damn kilometers. Every red light's torture. Every car's an obstacle. Move, move, I shout, honking. I call the phone. Esther, no answer. Sarah, no answer. I call 911, 911, emergency services. There's an attack at my house. Address, 2847 Maple Street. Please, come now. Calm down, sir. Units are on the way. Come now. Now, I shout. I hang up. Floor it. If it were you, what would you do when your family's in danger? Every second's a lifetime. 4 minutes. The longest 4 minutes. When I get to the house, front door's open. Half open, I jump from the car, pulled the gun, run. Esther, Sarah, silence. I go inside. Living room. Messy furniture, knocked over, broken glass. There was a struggle. Blood. Blood on the floor. No, 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 no. I run to the kitchen. Empty. To the bedroom. Empty. To Sarah's room. I see them. Esther. On the floor. 2 bullet wounds in her chest. Eyes open. Looking at me. But not seeing. Sarah. Next to her. In her arms. 1 bullet. Just 1. In her forehead. I fall to my knees. No, no, no. I touch them. They're cold. So cold. I hold Esther. Hold Sarah. Both of them. Please. Please. Wake up. Please. But they're not sleeping. They're dead. I scream. A scream from my chest. From my soul. Everything's spinning. Everything's blurry. Tears. Blood. Death. If you're wondering whether this is real, I'm wondering too. This can't be real. Can't be. But it is real. Because of me. Police come. Ambulances. People. Voices. Lights. Rodriguez finds me. Alejandro. God. Alejandro. He pulls me away. Separates me from them. No. Let me go. Let go. I struggle. But he's strong. Takes me outside. In the street. Sits me down. Paramedics come. Shock. They say trauma. But I'm not in shock. I'm in hell. A detective comes, asking questions. When did you arrive? Who could it be? Did you see anything? I can't answer. Just staring into emptiness. Then I see something. On the floor. A paper. Clenched in Sarah's hand. I get up. Run. Detectives try to stop me. Sir, this is a crime scene. That's my daughter. I shout. Push. Get through. I get to Sarah. Open her hand. Gently. Paper falls. I pick it up. Blood-stained. A message. Now we're even. You took my brother. I took your family. Imanar Miguel Reyes and El Vengador. Hands ball into fists. Paper crumples. Alejandro Rodriguez behind me. What's it say? I can't turn. Because there's fire in my eyes. And tears. Who did this? He asks. Alejandro. Who did it? Miguel Reyes, I say. Voice cold. Dead. El Vengador. Cali Cartel. Rodriguez freezes. Cartel. Alejandro. How do you? I turn to him. Look at him. I used to work with them. Against them. In Colombia. For the CIA. What? And now? Now they took their revenge. And right then, everything becomes clear. Every piece of my life. Every lie, every sin, led me here. At the station, hours of interrogation, FBI comes, D comes, everyone asking questions. I tell them everything, my past, my operations. Morrison, Miguel's brother, the Cali cartel. Why didn't you tell us before? The FBI agent asks. Because I was scared and stupid. Did you think you could protect your family? Yes, but I was wrong. Agent looks at the file. Miguel Reyes. We know him. Been looking for him 3 years. Now he'll be one of the most wanted for murder. Will you find him? Yes, I promise. But I don't believe him. Because I don't believe the system's promises anymore. But here's the real shock. I don't trust him. Don't trust anyone. Only myself. Hours later, they let me go. Don't go home. They say it's not safe. Get a hotel. But I go home. Because I have nowhere else. Home. There's police tape. Blood's been cleaned, but the smell's still there. Smell of death. I enter Sarah's room. Sit on her bed. Pick up her teddy bear. Hold it. I'm sorry, little girl, I whisper. I couldn't protect you. I promised you, but I couldn't do anything. I cry for hours. Then the crying stops, and something else comes in its place. Rage. Pure, burning, consuming rage. Those who live such moments never forget. The moment you lose everything you could lose, and you have nothing left to lose. I get up, look in the mirror, eyes red, face cold, but something's burning inside. I take the bag Ricardo gave me, Glock bullets. Address, Miguel Reyes's address. I take off my badge, leave it on the table. Take off my police ID, leave it on the table. I'm not a cop anymore. I'm a revenge hunter. I load the gun, put extra magazine in my pocket, put on my jacket. I look in the mirror one last time. Today, I tell myself, today, everything ends. As I leave, my phone rings. Rodriguez. I don't answer. A message comes. Alejandro, don't do something stupid. The system will handle it. System. That damn system. System lied to me. System used me. System killed my family. Now it's not the system's turn. Now it's justice's turn. My justice. I get in the car. Start the engine. Put the address in GPS. Miguel Reyes's house. East side of the city. Cartel territory. I'm going. And this time, I'm not coming back. Either he dies, or I do. Things were just starting to look up. Now, there's nothing left to fix. Just fire, blood, and revenge. On the road, there's only one thought in my head. Miguel's face, and my bullets in it. I'm sitting in the car, engine running, GPS on, address on screen, but I'm not going, not moving, hands on the gear, but can't shift it. Why? I don't know. I don't know, because something's wrong. Something's very wrong. Voices in my head. Esther's voice. Sarah's voice. Morrison's voice. Miguel's voice. All talking at the same time, over each other. Alejandro, Dad, you're finished. Revenge? Stop. I shout. Hit my head. Stop. Stop. But they don't stop. Voices get louder. Can't breathe. Chests tight. Heart racing. Too fast. Too fast. If it were you, what would you do? When you're starting to lose your mind, I get out of the car, stumble, fall to the ground, hands on my knees, trying to breathe, but air won't come. Throat feels closed. Breathe, breathe, I whisper, but I can't. Heart attack. Am I dying? No, this is different. This is panic. Everything's spinning. Streets spinning. Houses spinning. Everything blurry. For a moment, I see Sarah, end of the street, standing, looking at me. Sarah, I shout. Try to get up. Sarah, wait. I run toward her, but she's moving away, getting further away. Sarah, don't leave me. She turns the corner, disappears. When I get to the corner, nobody there, just empty street. Was it a ghost? Did I imagine it? I don't know. Don't know anything anymore. If you're wondering whether this is real, I don't know if anything's real anymore. My phone rings. I look at the screen. Esther's calling Esther, but Esther's dead. I saw her, covered in blood, but the phone's ringing. Her name on screen. Trembling, I answer. Hello, Alejandro. Where are you? Esther's voice. Alive, warm. You were dead. What are you saying? I'm at home, with Sarah. Making dinner. Aren't you coming home? No, no, you're dead. Sarah too. They killed them. Alejandro, are you okay? You're scaring me. You're not real. You're in my head. Alejandro, please, calm down. Where are you? I'll come get you. I hang up. Throw the phone on the ground. Hands on my head, squeezing. Very tight. What's happening to me? What's happening? Those who live such moments never forget. When the line between reality and delusion blurs, heart still racing, pouring sweat, shaking won't stop. I lean against the building wall, start sliding down, sit on the ground. People passing by, some look, some don't care. A woman stops. Sir, are you okay? I look at her, face blurry. Who is she? Do I know her? Are you okay? She repeats, I don't know. My family died, or they didn't. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Woman pulls back, scared. I'll call for help. Takes out her phone. No. I get up, run away from there. I run through streets. People, cars, lights, everything. Fast. Too fast. Where am I going? Don't know. Just running. I find myself in a park, sitting on a bench, head in hands. Calm down, Alejandro, calm down. Think, what's real, what's not real? Are Esther and Sarah dead? I saw them. There was blood. Police were there. Rodriguez was there. But Esther just called. She was alive, which is real. Think. Maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe I'm still in bed, sleeping, and this is a terrible nightmare. Yes, that makes sense. This is a nightmare. Wake up, Alejandro. Wake up. I slap myself, once, twice. But I don't wake up. Still here, in the park, alone. No, this is real. This has to be real, or not. I don't know. And right then, I understand. Maybe reality doesn't matter. Maybe I'm already lost. I take my phone, call Rodriguez. He answers. Alejandro, where are you? We're looking for you. Rodriguez, tell me, Esther and Sarah, did they die? Silence, long silence. Rodriguez, Alejandro, his voice trembles. Yes, they died. 4 hours ago, you were there. Don't you remember? World stops. No, because Esther just called me. I talked to her, Alejandro. Nobody called you. We can check your phone records. Last call was from me. No, don't lie, she called. I heard her voice. Alejandro, please calm down. You might be in shock. Psychotic episode. We see this after trauma. I'm not crazy. Nobody said that. But you need help. Where are you? Come to the station, or we'll send an ambulance. I hang up, throw the phone on the ground. Screen cracks. I cry, but no tears come. Just sobs. Choked, broken sounds. But here's the real shock. Maybe I'm already dead, and this is hell, forever. I don't know how long I sat there. Minutes, hours, maybe days. Sky's getting dark, or I'm darkening it. Can't tell. Voices still in my head, but quieter now, whispers Alejandro. I turn around. Esther's there, sitting next to me, smiling. Esther, I whisper. Yes, it's me, she says cheerfully. Are you real? I'm whatever you want me to be. What do you mean? Maybe I'm real. Maybe I'm not. Does it matter? She asks. I look at her. Beautiful, just like I remember. But something's different. Her eyes empty. Esther, forgive me, please. I couldn't protect you. I know. She holds my hand, cold, so cold. But it's too late now. What should I do? Tell me, what should I do? I don't know, Alejandro. You have to decide. Will you live, or will you die? I don't know. Esther gets up, walks away, disappears into darkness. Wait, don't go. I run after her, but she's leaving, disappearing. I stop, in the middle of the park, alone. and I understand. I'm already dead, dead in spirit. Things were just starting to look up. Now there's nothing left to fix. Just emptiness. Endless, dark emptiness. I'm sitting on the bench, Glock in my pocket. I take it out, look at it. One bullet's enough. Just one, and everything ends. Pain ends. Confusion ends. Everything ends. I press the barrel to my temple. Cold, metal cold. Finger on the trigger. I'm sorry, Esther. I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm coming to join you. I close my eyes. Deep breath. Last breath. But I can't pull the trigger. Finger won't move. Because I hear a voice. From far away. Very far away. Sarah's voice. Dad, don't. I open my eyes. Sarah's there, in front of me, crying. Sarah, Dad, please. I love you. Don't do it. Are you real? I don't know, but if I'm real, if somehow I can hear you, please, don't let go. I lower the gun. Slowly, put it on the ground. Sarah smiles and disappears into light. Morning comes, sun rises, still sitting in the park. People starting to come. Joggers. Dog walkers. Normal people. Normal lives. Maybe I look normal too, but I'm not. I'm a ghost. A living ghost. Rodriguez comes, found me. 2 more cops with him. Alejandro, he says softly. Come, let us help you. I look at him. Rodriguez. Am I crazy? No, you're not sick. You went through trauma, and you need treatment. Will treatment make me better? I don't know, but we have to try. I stand up, with difficulty, legs shaking. Rodriguez holds my hand, supports me. Did they really die? I ask. Yes. And I go mad tonight? Yes. But you're back now. He tries to help. Back. I smile, a bitter smile. No, Rodriguez. I never came back. I'm still there, in Sarah's room, in the blood, and this is just an illusion. Rodriguez doesn't say anything, just takes me to the car. I look back at the park, sun's shining, birds singing, life goes on. But for me, everything's over. I am Alejandro Wyatt, 40 years old, former soldier, former cop, former husband, former father, now just a man lost in a nightmare. And this story, this story will never end, because I'll never wake up.